So we're going to do a quick range test. We're going to use maybe 40-50% of the battery and see how we do. I'm going to go over to a supercharger, get the battery warmed up and up to 80%, and then we're going to run it down to maybe 30 or 40%. And then we'll do some math and see how it did as far as efficiency. I also have a new camera set up, so we'll see how this camera does. It's a Insta360 1X. So we'll have that running, and hopefully I can get some good footage from that. And then also I do have the little camera up there for the time lapse. So we've got a few different things going, and let's see how it goes. Only charging at 30 kilowatts, probably because we're already at 68%. But we're only going to be charging for about 10 minutes, get up to 80%, and then we're going to hit the road. Let's see. So if we're going to do 40% or 50% of the battery, we need to go about 100 miles, 38 miles, and it says it'll get us down to, well, right now at 70% down to 50% to get there. So about 20% to get there, and then it would be about 20% to get back. So that would be good. I think I will go ahead and reset it once we get out on the road. So once we get up to speed, we're going to go 70 miles per hour. And I'll go ahead and reset trip A at that point. Once we reach 70 miles per hour on interstate, we'll just go about 40 miles one way, get off the exit, come right back on, come right back 40 miles the other way, so 80 miles round trip, and we'll see at 70 miles per hour what our watt hours per mile is. So we're at 80%. It still says 5 minutes remaining. I put it up to 81% so that hopefully when we get on the road, reset the trip meter right at 80% and get a good even number. We aren't up to speed yet, but that's close enough. So I was going to try to go 40% of the battery, but I think my bladder is saying otherwise. So I'm going to keep it actually to maybe 20%. We're about to hit the 70% mark. We'll see what watt hours per mile we have there, and then the next exit we'll go ahead and turn around, come back, end up doing maybe 20%. There's 70% right there. 208 watt hours per mile, 5 kilowatts, 22.3 miles. So we'll see how the next 10% goes. Probably end up going about 22%, depending on where the next exit is. So at 12%, we're at 204 watt hours per mile, 28.2 miles, 6 kilowatts used. So we'll go ahead and turn around here, head back for another 12% or more. What is that? Alright, So we just hit 60%, 219 watt hours per mile, 9 kilowatts, and 43.2 miles. So obviously on this leg of the trip, we're doing a lot worse on watt hours per mile. Maybe it's uphill more, or maybe it's the wind. I'm not sure, but we're still going 70 miles per hour. Coming up on the exit that we left from. It's right here. Right here at 56.4 miles. Let's call it 56.6 miles, I think, at the point where we started the 80%. So 26% battery used in 56.8, we'll call it 56.8 miles for 26% of the battery, 12 kilowatts used, 218 watt hours per mile. So we'll do the math when we get back and see how we did.